know, the past couple of weeks I've been telling you about how I'm working with a couple of artists who are going to come in and show you some really cool ways of how music can be used as a powerful tool to provide awareness to issues that matter in our communities, as well as help to promote positive change. So the cool thing is that we're all musicians in this classroom, and we're constantly thinking about what can we do as artists to use our art to make a difference in our community. So I know you guys have been studying a lot with Ms. Patilla and your expedition, and about mass incarceration, about standing your ground, as well as school to prison pipeline. So we have two artists here today, and they're going to talk to you about a specific genre of music and how that has been used to promote positive change in the communities throughout history. And that genre is, can anybody guess what it is? Raise your hand, raise your hand. Hip-hop, yes. So to my right, we have Jasmine. You'll be seeing her a lot in the next month. She'll be coming in and working with you guys on like a whole lesson on hip-hop and how we can be creative in this genre of music to talk about issues that matter to us and that are important to us in our community, as well as bringing awareness to the challenges that we're facing as young people here in the United States. So Jasmine is a hip-hop scholar. She's from the Boston area, grew up in the neighborhood that most of you guys come from, and she's a part of a group called the H.I.P.H.O.P Initiative that came out of UMASS Boston. So she's going to be talking to you today about the history of hip-hop, specifically in the United States, and show you guys really cool examples of what artists have been doing and continue to do to bring awareness to issues that matter even today.
So I am, as Ms. Grover stated, I am a part of the H.I.P.H.O.P Initiative at UMass Boston. Specifically, I'm the Chief Executive Director. If you could flip to the next one. And so what we do and what we stand for, we're a student/community organization based out of UMass Boston. We are on a mission to take hip hop back to its original state, right? And its positive nature through awareness, conscious lectures, films, events, discussions, workshops. We believe that through change, hip hop has the potential to become both the conscious voice for our community and the primary creative driving force to educate the masses of the youth. Our acronym stands for Hope, Intelligence, Purpose, Heart, Originality, Pride. Rapper's Delight was one of the first hip-hop songs to come out, but really important for you to understand that the purpose of hip-hop was to voice inner city, daily life, and everything, like not just one aspect of it, right? Not just, I don't know, for instance, violence you might see in the community. So I know that you all have talked about and have been doing research on mass incarceration and school to prison pipeline. So you already know what the school to prison pipeline is. Does anybody not know? Can you touch back on it? Okay, cool. One of the elements that contributes to the school to prison pipeline is misrepresentation of students in urban schools, which contributes to the stereotyping of urban students. Then profiling as such, students then leads to increased punishment in the schools. Increased punishment in the schools then enables practices such as tracking of low-performing or misbehaved students in preparation of such students potentially entering the juvenile justice system in some way. Does anybody not understand that? Okay, cool. Hip-hop has and can continue to provide different versions of history and reality from those ideas taught in mainstream schools. So a lot of old school and some of the new school, but a lot of old school really push the idea, KRS-One would say, edutainment, right? Using entertainment to educate the masses. Dead Prez especially was efficient in critiquing the U.S. school system, noting the need for hip-hop to give alternative versions of the truth regularly taught in America's classrooms. Hip-hop has been an avenue for exposing the school to prison pipeline. Like even in the simplest way, like Juicy, the song Juicy by Biggie Smalls, he opens right up saying, this album is dedicated to all the teachers that told me I never amount to nothing. Like something as simple as that speaks to the school to prison pipeline and the, I don't want to say lack of, but you know, the inconsistent support of youth of color from teachers that are working in their school, not all, but some, whatever. But then also like it it allows for the community to connect with that, right? And be like, oh yeah, you know, I definitely identify with that, feeling like I don't have as much support or 100% support from the school in any way. And, you know, kind of giving that push to motivate the community to be like, all right, yeah, this is an issue, but we're gonna rise above it. Via emphasis on community restoration, Black economics, and youth empowerment. Political messages speaking out against things detrimental to the survival of the communities it represents. Self-care, positive messages, visuals, and fashion that encourages embracing self-identity and cultural pride.